Hi Aquarius, welcome to your tarot reading. If you're new, welcome in. If you're returning, welcome back. Either way, thank you so very much for being here and thank you for sharing your energy with me. I really do appreciate it. I'm going to pull a traditional Celtic cross spread. Whatever message comes out is what Spirit has for you and what you need to hear right now. If this pops up on your feed, then it's for you. If you're here because of the title, it is definitely for you. I don't even know what I'm titling this yet. So let's see what message Spirit has for you. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. Be sure and like the video for me and leave me a comment if you feel called, or subscribe if you like the message. It really does help me out and I would appreciate it. It also helps push it out there so other people can see it. So thank you for doing that. Awesome. I think Libra got the same outcome, the Eight of Pentacles. So on the bottom here, we have the Two of Pentacles. This is like a juggling energy. You may be juggling a lot right now, going through a lot, trying to, use time management, whether this is work-life balance or just lots of tasks. And it can be a little overwhelming. It's also about like just staying flexible, right? This could be like staying flexible with money or staying flexible and just like through changes. Yeah. And maybe juggling finances or, just trying to adapt and maybe stretching resources as well. So the situation is the Wheel of Fortune. This is about like karma. This is like cycles changing, right? And things moving forward and that good luck, the unexpected, right? Good fortune coming in here. So all of our situations are cycles, right? We go through life in cycles. And I feel like that's what is trying to come about here is like things are trying to turn in your favor. And there really is some kind of cycle that is trying to close out. But the obstacle here is the Devil card. This is toxicity. It could be a toxic attachment. You'll know what it is for you, right? So this is your blockage. You're kind of stuck in a negative cycle, whether that's a mindset or some kind of addiction. It can be like food, shopping, whatever that is. But it's also like unhealthy romantic attachments or unhealthy family members, whatever it is for you, you'll know what it is. This is a general reading. So, but it's also about like feeling dependent or stuck in something, right? And with that Wheel of Fortune, things not turning in your favor can make you feel very stuck. And then we have the Hanged Man here, which is about a needing to surrender, a needing to really let the universe take over here, right? So the Devil can also be like very controlling. You may be trying to control your fate or trying to force something here with that Wheel of Fortune and that Devil card. You could be trying to force something that is just not ready yet, whether that's, a relationship or some kind of situation for you. I feel like it's just needing to surrender and release the control, because I feel like you're trying to control a situation for some reason. And maybe that's, you juggling too much. Maybe you just need to give that to the universe and let them handle that aspect. And you control what you can control, right? So in the recent past, we have the Six of Cups. This is about healing. This is about joy and happiness, but it's also about like family and your comfort zone. It's about memories and nostalgia. So this could like be something with your childhood that came up. Maybe you're trying like that controlling could be like some kind of childhood trauma for you, right? I don't know why I'm getting childhood trauma. I saw the two kids on the card. So maybe that's something that stems from childhood. But in the recent past, you could have visited home and, that has you trying to like control fate here in some way. But you could also just be like embracing nostalgia and happiness. You could have stepped more into this enjoying happiness and embracing happiness rather than trying to control situations. So your higher self or your subconscious, we have the Six of Wands. This is again about a victory, a success, being seen. It is also about like being recognized for your successes and having like confidence, right? Your pride, your ego. And, the Devil can be like negative, like an ego in a negative aspect. But I feel like this is you just kind of stepping into this successful, confident type of energy. And being recognized, right? Or wanting to be seen and recognized. In the near future, we have the Queen of Cups. So this is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. You could have a Queen of Cups coming in here in the near future. This could just be you embracing this Queen of Cups energy. She is very intuitive, very healing, and very emotionally intelligent. You could be kind of stepping into more of like a healer energy, or just a very intuitive time for yourself, right? So if you're not looking for love or any kind of romantic connection, this could just be this could be that family member that's stepping in, or this could be like some form of a mentor, or this could just be you embracing this Queen of Cups, your intuition, really trusting your intuition with whatever the situation is here and releasing that control. In your feelings, we have the Knight of Swords. So this is very fast moving energy. It's very action oriented, driven, really going after the things, being assertive, being direct, and really going after things here. But it's also like this impatient energy, right? Again, with trying to control things. I feel like you're really sitting in this wanting to move things forward, wanting to push things, and you really just need to surrender the control here. I feel like there is something, some kind of cycle, some kind of destined moment that you are trying to control, and you're really trying to push it. And I feel like you just need to stop pushing and be more of a receiving or more of a surrendering type of energy, right? The influence here is the Three of Cups. So this is about like community. It's about friendships, coworkers, social groups. Maybe it's like family pressure. You know, we have the Six of Cups here again, which is about like family. So there could be pressure from family, or whatever you consider family, right? Your community. There could be pressure from a community for you to like kind of push forward and do things. And it's about you needing to trust your intuition more and letting the universe bring these things in, right? So the Six of Wands can also be about like your pride and your ego, right? Needing again to release your pride and your ego, and trying not to get in this really defensive, egotistical type of energy, because that's the devil energy as well. The negative aspect is being egotistical or trying to control things. I feel like this is more about you just needing to trust your intuition and open up to spirit more and let them handle whatever the situation is. You know, and with this community or friend group, family groups, I feel like there could be some kind of pressure there for you to move things forward. And that's not what you need to do. You need to trust more in your intuition, right? So your hopes and fears, we have the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is about like self-sufficient, being independent. It can be about being single, but it's also like as far as, you know, being financially stable, being able to handle things on your own, being self-sufficient with material possessions, and really just kind of standing on your own, right? You're emotionally stable, you're financially stable. And it's the lower, it's the minor arcana of the Empress energy, right? Again, with that receiving, like you really want to receive and enjoy the fruits of your labor, right? You want to be abundant. You want to be financially independent. You want to be successful. You can also like be about self-employment here. And that could be why this energy feels like people are pressuring you. You know, if you're with self-employment, I don't know why that's coming to me, but with the self-employment, maybe you are trying to, you know, start a business, or you're trying to like really take off here. And there's a lot of pressure from outside sources here, your group, your community, that's really telling you need to push forward, and you're really just needing to trust in the divine. Again, control what you can, like your mindset, your health, those types of things. I mean, you can control your health to a certain extent, but what you can control, focus on those, and really focus on what this self-sufficient means to you. The overall outcome, we have the Eight of Pentacles. This is about you putting in the work, right? So you are really focusing on your skills. You're committed to mastering something here, dedicated to like a job or some kind of like financial investment. Again, with that business thought that came to me, like maybe you're just really focusing on putting in the work on whatever this is. It could be like a spiritual or creative type of adventure here with that Queen of Cups energy. But you're really putting in the work, And I feel like it's really going to pay off here. You know, that 8 of Pentacles is right before that 9 of Pentacles, which is in your hopes and fears. So I feel like by you putting in that work is what's really going to bring in that 9 of Pentacles energy. And I feel like that's really what you're focused on here. Let's see. What do they not see coming, Spirit? Aquarius not see coming. Awesome. So we have the 5 of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. Like, this is about obstacles and you really overcoming them, right? This is like that fiery, passionate energy. The Queen of Wands is very charismatic. She is very confident, self-sufficient. She is a leader. She's very independent. So I feel like this is you overcoming any of these obstacles and challenges that you are facing right now. And really kind of standing in your confidence and having that fiery, passionate energy and focusing on what it is that you do want. And that's going to open you up to this whole new emotional beginning, whether that's in love or, again, with your creativity, because you have the Queen of Cups here. So this could really be opening you up to your intuition, to your creativity, to your spiritual practice, right? Whatever it is for you, this new emotional beginning that's coming in here, you know, it's really going to open you up. But yeah, I feel like you have the confidence to overcome these obstacles and challenges too. You had that 5 of Cups, and then in your subconscious, we had the 6 of, what did I say? 5 of Cups, 5 of Wands, and then you got the 6 of Wands here. So there's this like this victory energy here, right? And overcoming obstacles. I feel like it's just a lot of outside pressure, whether that's family or friends, or, you know, your friends can be your family, whatever you consider your community. I think maybe you just kind of need to block out that noise and try to control what you can. Be flexible and control what you can control and release the rest to the universe. Let's say advice for Aquarius Spirit. Yeah, so we had the Judgment, the 9 of Cups, and the 10 of Pentacles. So I feel like this is Spirit just telling you to embrace this change, embrace this transformation. You're going through some kind of rebirth here, right? Whether that's in like a mindset or like your life completely. Maybe you're going after a new line of work, and this is you just really needing to leave the past behind. We had that 6 of Cups, which is like nostalgia, memories, and also like a comfort zone. And maybe this is just about you kind of getting out of a comfort zone, focusing on your wish fulfillment. Again, blocking out this noise and focusing on what it is you want. What do you want to bring to fruition, and really focus on that. And then we have the 10 of Pentacles. This is like that focus on the long haul, right? The stability, everything that you want to call in here. Like, you're building the 10 of Pentacles, right? It's not going to happen overnight, but you've got the 9 of Pentacles and your hopes and fears here, which is you wanting to be financially stable, financially independent, and really just kind of focus on the again, that grounded, stable energy, building a legacy over time here, and focusing on what it is that you want, and, you know, leave everything else out. This whole new, embrace this new beginning, because you have this Ace of Cups, and then the Judgment is like literally awakening, right? Like, these people are raising up, awakening, total transformation, rebirth type of energy, and just embracing that and really focusing on your wish fulfillments here and what it is you want to bring to fruition for the long term. And, like, you know, what kind of legacy do you want to leave here? So I love this energy. I think it's really amazing. I think there's just some outside noise and really just needing to release the control here. This could be like a toxic attachment, like to family members as well, you know, or friendship groups that just aren't serving you. So let's see. I'm going to grab a couple oracle cards for you and tie everything together. But overall, I mean, you're overcoming these obstacles and really kind of stepping into this confident, charismatic energy, and it's going to open you up to a whole new emotional beginning. So I love that for you. What else do you have for Aquarius, spirits? Gratitude. I am aware of the light in my life. I direct my thoughts to the beauty in and around me. I give thanks to God for every little thing that brings me joy. Thus, I enlighten my thoughts. Riches surround me, and I appreciate all that life brings me. Yeah, like the riches surround you. That 10 of Pentacles, right? Focus on your wish fulfillment and your happiness, and focus on the light and have gratitude, right? Unconditional love. My heart is free from resentment toward others. I open the eyes of my heart and discover the light and beauty in every being. I am aware that suffering can cause distress and hurt in people. I see the pure child in everyone and practice forgiveness. Again, that inner child. And then, maybe forgive people like this community or this friend group that's kind of pressuring you. People are going to project their ideas onto you. And unfortunately, that's just kind of what people do. They live in fear and they try to control things, so they feel like you should do the same, right? And I feel like this is spirit telling you to kind of block that out and really focus on what it is you want to bring in here, because it is coming, and just trusting in your intuition, trust that inner knowing, right? So I really love this for you, Aquarius. I hope that this message helped, and I will see you next time.